Hello, and welcome back to another edition of Carrie's Gardening Channel. So, we are in May, and it's 2026, and as your plants are growing, you do want to make sure, like when you're watering them, just go ahead and do a check over them here, like right here, right there. There is an aphid, so we're going to be taking care of that. And you just want to check these over and make sure that you don't have any pests going on. These just came about, like, I think 2 or 3 days ago. These aphids came out of nowhere. They weren't on any of the plants or anything like that. So we have been dealing with them. And we use a neem oil solution to deal with pests. You can also use ladybugs. You can do a live ladybug release. I'll put a link, or I'll put a video at the end of this video that you can check out for that and see how we do those. It's not too bad right now. I've been keeping up on it and checking the plants over. But you also want to check them for any signs of blight or anything like that. Like that leaf back there is going to come off. And this one over here is going to come off. And I'll remove them back at the base. Here, I'll show you here real quick. And I'm just going to take and remove this one here off. I'm going to take and remove this one here off as well. Go. So it's a good idea to be vigilant of your plants and to keep checking them. Make sure that there's nothing going on with them, or that they have some type of a blight or a disease going on. You also want to check them over, make sure that they don't need any extra food. Like our tomato plants here they're kind of pale, so I have been giving them some stronger plant food here. And so this right here on these leaves here is a little bit of burn on the leaves. The spray was mixed a little too heavy for these seedlings here, and it kind of burnt the leaves on them some. So I can just take these off so I don't stress the plant out. Yeah, that was way too strong there. It's my own fault there. But it will come back with new healthy leaves on it. So I actually use the exact same dose for all of them. So maybe this variety here, this here is the giant double mixed colors zinnias. So maybe this one here is just a little bit more sensitive, because I didn't have any issues with any of the other ones, and it was the exact same dosage. So you also want to check and make sure that your soil is nice and well watered. Now, on cloudy, overcast days, or if you have like a lot of rain or something like that and it's cold and your soil is really wet, you do not want to overwater it, and you want to just make sure that your soil is moist but not soggy, and you do not want your seedlings standing in water. Over here is the corn salad. Some of that. We're still waiting for some of that to germinate. But you just want to make sure that you're checking your plants over, and that you're monitoring them and making sure that everything is growing nicely with them and that there's no issues. And when you watered them the last time, that you didn't wash anything out of the soil or anything like that. You also want to watch out for any types of wasps, because you will get stung. I have got stung already. Not this year, thankfully, but I have got stung in past years from different pests being on the plants of bees and different things like wasps. So that is something else you do want to watch out for, depending on where you're growing your plants at. And yes, wasps can get into your house and they will go to your plants. So if you're checking your plants over and you see webbing on them, especially on the backs of the leaves, make sure that it's not a regular spider that built a web on there, and go ahead and get like a magnifying glass or the head visor magnifiers and check your plants over. Make sure that you don't have spider mites. If you kind of go across your plants, make sure you don't have any white flies or anything like that. There'll be like snowflakes flying up, and they're very devastating to your crops. So it's a good idea to be vigilant of your plants as they're growing, and checking them over, make sure everything's growing well. And you also want to make sure you don't have any type of like gray mold growing on your plants or anything like that, because that's Bortress blight there. You want to cut that out as quickly as possible, and you want to sterilize your pruners after you're done with that. Typically what I do, now I didn't have a pair out here today, is I'll just take a pair of those disposable gloves, the rubber ones, and I will wear those as I'm cleaning different stuff up and out, and I will sterilize my gloves along with my pruner, so I can just kind of keep going, and I can keep taking care of the plants as they go along. But definitely be vigilant of your plants, and watching out for them and watching over them is a very important thing, because it's definitely easier to prevent and to try and catch something quickly that needs addressed or is an issue than what it is when it goes full on where it's completely out of control. So catching stuff early is very important, and taking care of it as soon as you see it is very important as well. Like this leaf here is going to come off. I did treat it with a little bit of neem oil here, and then there's another spot back there. That leaf there is going to come off. Another thing, if you see holes in your leaves, that's a sign that you could have some type of maybe like a flea beetle, or you could have slugs. This here is too small for a slug, so I'm thinking that's most likely a flea beetle that has attacked this leaf here. I don't see any flea beetles because there was something munching on that one there too. Could also be a caterpillar, but like I said, I don't see anything. So hopefully whatever it was is no longer in here. There are some spiders in here, and they will eat the stuff because this is growing out in the greenhouse, and there are spiders out here, so they can sometimes help with pest management. Another thing that you want to look your plants over for is to make sure that they are not getting any type of white patches on them, and that's usually an indication that it's powdery mildew. You want to take care of that ASAP. That will spread like crazy if you don't. Now some leaves do have some natural white type coloring in them, and this is not powdery mildew. This is just natural leaf coloring in these leaves here. And I'm telling you this so that you don't look at something and think that this here is powdery mildew. This is not powdery mildew here. Powdery mildew will be a white spot. It looks like powder, and it is very aggressive once it takes off, and you want to deal with it as soon as possible. So I hope that you found this video helpful. So if you like my video, please like, comment, subscribe. Please don't forget to hit the little notification button. That tells I put a new video on. Thank you for watching, and have a nice day. Bye.